I'm very excited because today is my publication day for Cooking the Detectives. Here it is. It's available now where you get your books. Here it is. Cooking the Detectives. It's my book. It's a love letter to television detectives and to the actors and actresses who played them. And it features lots of their favourite recipes that I've collected over the years. So everyone you see on the cover is featured in the book. So Peter Cushing recipe, there's a Tom Selleck recipe, a Telly Savalas recipe, everyone on this cover, plus many, many more. And it's very exciting. I'm drinking champagne. I'm just going to pour myself a glass. The votes came in for the dish people wanted me to have on my publication day. And the result was that Angie Dickinson's honeymoon sandwich came out top. And Angie recommended having a glass of champagne with her sandwich. So I did, because it's my publication day. And when you're self-published, you kind of have to create your own excitement when you self-publish a book. So I've been having a fun day. I've done a couple of live pop-in things at the London Writers' Salon. So if there are any writers tuning in who don't know about the London Writers' Salon, it's an international group of writers, and you can do a silent writing hour with them 4 times a day. So it's a brilliant place to get together with other writers in a Zoom room. And I write most of my books, I write there. Yeah. So I've popped in there a few times today and cooked myself a nice honeymoon sandwich. And then this evening, I will be making a Joan Hickson cider cod dish. So Joan Hickson, as many of you know, was one of the Miss Marples. And so there's recipes from all 3 TV Miss Marples in the book. Julia Mackenzie, Geraldine McEwen, and Joan Hickson. So who's your favourite Marple? I know there were other Marples. Helen Hayes played Marple. Angela Lansbury, of course. And I hope some of you will be coming to the watch party on Sunday, the 27th of July. That's a free watch party. Everyone welcome. And it'll be loads and loads of fun. So I hope to see some of you there. We're going to watch The Mirror Cracked, which is a Miss Marple adaptation for the big screen. There are loads of stars in it. So Elizabeth Taylor's in it, Rock Hudson is in it, Angela Lansbury, as mentioned. Loads of big names. It's a bit of an extravaganza. So that'll be a lot of fun, the watch party. So that's at 7 o'clock BST on Sunday, the 27th of July. Hope to see some of you at that. I thought I'd give you a little rundown of the TV shows that I write about in the book. Dragnet, that's number 1. Colonel March of Scotland Yard, Boris Karloff's in that. The Avengers, loads of people love The Avengers. The Saint, Burke's Law, Honey West, Ironside, Sherlock Holmes, Hawaii Five-0, MacLeod, The Persuaders, Columbo, Macmillan and Wife, Lord Peter Wimsey, The Streets of San Francisco, The Snoop Sisters. That, I don't know whether that's on streaming anywhere, but The Snoop Sisters is absolutely brilliant. If you ever get a chance to see that, it's really good. I think there were only 4 episodes. They obviously did it as a kind of tryout, and maybe it wasn't as popular as it should have been, but it is brilliant. The writing's brilliant. The acting is brilliant. It's very funny. Vincent Price is in one of the Snoop Sisters, and Alice Cooper is in one. Yes, Jenny, you've never heard of some of these. I know. So you've got to get the book, read all about it. Kojak, And we'll be having a Kojak lollipop lickathon at the live watch party on the 27th. So get your lollipops in readiness. There will be prizes. Policewoman. So Angie Dickinson, that was her honeymoon sandwich I had for lunch. It was delicious. The Rockford Files. That's one I remember from when I was a kid. I loved the answer phone bit. There was always a message left on his answer phone, wasn't there? Starsky and Hutch, again, big favourite in my house. When I was at school in the 70s, you were either in love with Starsky or Hutch. I was a Starsky fan, not Hutch. But I've got recipes from both the actors in the book. Charlie's Angels, Heart to Heart, Magnum PI, Nero Wolfe. Again, that's quite hard to get hold of, Nero Wolfe, but it's brilliant because he is, Silver Lady, Jenny Muir, Silver Lady. David Soul is actually in, I don't know whether it's 2 or 3 episodes of Murder, She Wrote. So, he's a bit of a crossover person for me. Bergerac. The Brits will probably remember Bergerac, set in the island of Jersey. Remington Steele. Now, I didn't really know Remington Steele, and someone in my writers group, actually a few people in my writers group said, you're going to do Remington Steele in your book, aren't you? And I was like, well, I don't think I've ever seen it. So they said, oh, you've got to watch it. It's really good. And I did watch it, and I did think it was really good. That really holds up, actually. It's very, very funny. And there's lots of movie references in Remington Steele. So I actually really enjoyed writing about that. Cagney and Lacey, classic, absolutely brilliant. Miss Marple, all 3 TV versions. So who's your favourite Miss Marple? Hard to choose. Murder, She Wrote, of course. Angela Lansbury's Dayton walnut cake is in here, which is a winner of a recipe. Absolutely brilliant. Miami Vice. Yeah, all the boys at my school used to wear their jackets with the sleeves pushed up. Don't know about yours. Moonlighting. Bruce Willis. I don't have a recipe for him, unfortunately, so that's a bit of a shame, but I do have a Sybil Shepherd recipe, so I could put Moonlighting in the book. The Law and Harry McGraw, that was a spin-off of Murder, She Wrote, which is great, because if you're a fan of Murder, She Wrote, you will remember Harry McGraw, who's a great, great character, and he got a spin-off show, which was really good, really funny. Inspector Morse, classic Brit detective show. Poirot, I'm a bit obsessed with Poirot at the moment. I love it. I know Jenny Muir is a fan of that too. I'm watching all of them for about the 3rd time. Prime Suspect, groundbreaking British cop show with a female lead, Helen Mirren, excellent. Silent Witness, another one. Amanda Burton plays, she's not a cop. I think she's a pathologist, but she solves loads of crimes. Midsummer Murders, which I believe is called Inspector Barnaby in the USA. And did you know, folks, that there's a stage show of a Midsummer Murders story going the rounds at the moment? I'm going to try and get tickets because it's on in Eastbourne, which is fairly near me. They're doing The Murder at Badger's Drift, which is actually, coincidentally, the episode I write about in here. Because each of these shows, I write about a taster episode that I suggest if you've never seen the show before, you could just watch that episode to see if you like it. You might not dig it. You might not want to buy the whole enormous box set. You might just want to try and dip your toe in the water, see if you like it. The other 2 Agatha Christie Miss Marples, and then ending with Vera. Now, I don't know whether many of you have seen Vera. I think it is shown all around the world. It's Brenda Bleth in there as Vera. And I just think it's a classic TV detective show. So that's the one I finished with. So that's the most modern one. So I just thought I'd give you a little run through what the book has got in it. It's available now. You can buy it from my Etsy shop. You can buy it on Amazon, of course, or you can order it from your local bookshop. Let's keep bookshops going, my friends. So I hope you will enjoy Cooking the Detectives if you get yourself a copy. I'm going to finish off this champers while I make Joan Hickson's cider cod. It's a nice, easy recipe, but it is absolutely delicious. So I'm looking forward to that, even though it's a heat wave here in the UK and I don't really want to turn my oven on. I'm going to do it just for you guys. So cheers to everyone. Thanks for joining me on my little ramble. And I hope that you will enjoy the book if you get yourself one. Cheerio for now. Got to work out how to end this. Bye bye.